This boy uses the fucking New England Patriots playbook. Go to my stream and see.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Toronto Mounties. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set 70.
Oh, Quentin Williams is so annoying.
He'll give it here to his running back. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st down, start. And touchdown. A great effort there. 77 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for the down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November.
That's Blake Cashman.
Literally, you come off and just fucking look at him.
One of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because
like,
right
why
where
do you
they're
come
sitting,
off the block and just look at the fucking back of that? Literally just
out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely, there's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. To throw on second down. Paul. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Oh, hey, Pat. What's up?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Almost falling to the ground.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
You just said eating so much
6
he's
yards
tired.
to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think they like this
Clear
drive.
play 3 yards to the cloud though.
Picking up some of the slack.
Ball high.
Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from the
You go
36
3 yards in the
now,
cloud. You
first
can
and
cover
10.
4, dude. Boy, he's blitzing. Look at that blitz.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
He is sticky.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
There it is.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The
This isn't
disadvantage of
okay.
blitzing.
This guy.
This is not credit.
Spacing and run
Put
fix.
fan on the
The
job.
increases like they were able to exploit
A
right there.
flat?
Because look, that I got it.
2nd and 5.
What up with this guy?
His throw caught at about the
What
5.
covered is in,
He
man?
is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. In for the score.
Whole lot of racks.
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Look what you made me do. I put some music in, game over.
Is fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard
on my
line.
mind. You got someone on the stream there, sweetheart.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff
Really?
contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear
Where are
that,
they
but
doing
that's the
that?
case.
Is this all across
What are they
the
fighting
country?
for now going forward?
That's so
You know
good.
exactly what they're fighting for. It's that word that some people don't want to hear.
Chill.
That's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
That one 28 yards on the ground. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
No smoke. The money.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
What?
Operating from the gun. Paul. And he's got it.
What up,
And he'll
Travis?
take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Oh my, why is it right here?
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
He's going to want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Looking deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 36. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'm going to beat on me.
Point after here coming up. And this time he gets it to go as it is out and good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And out of that return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Dennis Collins.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, box truck.
Throwing after the interception. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down near the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
This is really sick.
Watch, just watch.
From the gun. Oh. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A gain there of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun. Paul. This is the tight end fan. And then look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
Why are we allowed Jamal Adams
we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Oh, he got leapfrog. He got up there.
3-4-42. Fucking
It's a big play there. 46 yards on the ground.
It's not good.
So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught by Jones.
Okay, I don't know who it is.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Look at Jody.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's Jacobs. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This is a horrible game.
You know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Oh, he's running cover 1 man.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed. Always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing again.
Oh, I'm so stupid. That was supposed to... Oh, what did you get? That was
For
supposed
here,
to
and this will be
Nabisco.
caught. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's
Dude,
got his guys
I'm not understanding. My left guard is a fucking idiot, obviously. That's the second time he's gone to the second level and just fucking looked the dude dead in his face and let him run right past
The
him.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's in man.
2nd and 6. He'll find Metcalf, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to
Weak-ass
regroup,
safety.
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they
Y'all
get
do
a
not
chance to
cook
continue their
someone.
drive.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, Nabisco wants to hit him with that poker.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. 81.
No, I don't have a...
Check 9. Check 9. Big Dad. Big Dad.
To throw again. Paul is going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Paul, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. And a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there.
Hey, look up the 4th down rules real quick.
Yeah,
Tell me
they're
if I
going to
can
need a
go
few more
for
plays like that in order to get their confidence
If I can,
fully
I'll fucking move.
back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
I'm in the second zone, kind of. It's 4th and 3. Oh my. Shit! I missed it.
And this is gone.
Oh, let's go, boy.
57 yards out. That was bombs away right
This
there.
game's not close.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half
Who
and
the fuck
expand that
runs
lead.
and
To be
these
happy
are
about
over? Like, why do you
that, we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The offense back out there
I
at the
promise
line,
to
ready
God,
for their next
what do you do?
drive. You've got less than 30 seconds
let
left
him
here in the
run.
half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a
Bro, why are you
screen.
running another
I'm
play?
seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the clock room.
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA
First off, no
Sports
offense to
halftime
drop that
report.
fucking pass.
Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
So
just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 12, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We've not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
This is a gas session.
And again this time to the tailback.
Can we not block?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gas session.
They're trying to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Right,
didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Took it out of your
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Can you
and inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Come on, Lavisca, be a fucking man for once. Uh-oh, Jamal's coming down. Oh, Jesus!
He's going to be
Lavisca! That's literally the one thing you have to do! Way to go, Malik Scott! What the fuck? You just ran right past him!
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point was looking, but he does make it through, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
And I'm going to win. I have no doubt about that. But still.
This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Go ahead, take DK away. I don't care.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And
face first at me with
maybe some really high percentage throws.
Yeah, I'm not going to run out.
To let him get settled back in.
They told him
if I knew how to do it, I would
have run some curls though, huh?
They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now left side on the swing pass. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Paul. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly.
Stop getting cracked.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Oh, come on. You got to be hard-nosed and physical.
This one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
He's going to run
on the carry there.
Set the ball. Set the ball.
They'll try to run this one in.
He ain't no hard-nosed and physical like us. Oh, yeah.
Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm surprised they haven't said anything because they usually love being on my meat.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Is he going to start this year?
I hope so.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Start. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Go down, go down.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands,
shit.
1st and 10.
Why are you watching that? What's wrong with you? Uh-oh, you ready for it? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, Jim.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Watch Travis
Not
truck.
a lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Paul. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46.
2 defensive touchdowns? Now I'm just kind of stupid.
On 1st down, Start able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Welcome back to Toronto, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. To throw on 2nd and 6, Darnold, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Come on, man. Really?
From 13 yards out. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
Come on, man.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the
I'm
safeties
the
are
reason
back
why
there
he's
to
in this
prevent
game.
that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Big loss here as he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Trash can.
The
Trash
20,
can. Trash
10,
can.
and all the way home for a Broncos score. DK Metcalf, 82 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw
What up,
game.
DK?
Up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down.
What up,
This
bro?
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Go, rookie. Go, rookie. Go, rookie. Go, rookie. Go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Hey, Cisco.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other
touchdown.
way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
I thought he snagged
You
him.
should be, just because after what you gave
Come
up,
on,
but you
Ruck,
can't be
make a
so
play.
cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession now.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the
He's
gun.
the mic and we don't
Finding his
touch
way down
him.
to about the 35-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bottom line,
What?
they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that
Nah,
one
I'm
right there.
winning.
They just want to keep
We're just
falling
playing like
forward,
garbage.
And they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Pull. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll keep it on the ground. Start. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Buchanan. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Darnold now just 5 of 16 throwing the ball, but he's got a 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
I'm doing this to get the first down so I can kneel out the clock.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Shut up.
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Run it up.
And they take a knee.
Yeah, that was horrible. All right, about 3 of them were fucking garbage. Come on. That's coming from the dude who threw 10 picks in a game.
Ready.
Yeah, I threw 5 of mine on purpose.
The beat is going to take over the
No, Tommy's going to win.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The beat check.
Joey might not.
Joey, I think it's going to be the Dolphins this year.
Dolphins is terrible.
He's 5-5. Joey's 4-6.
So first and second
Everyone in
down
that
went the
division
wrong
is terrible.
direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Another smashing victory for the fucking Broncos.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I was trying to get people to watch.
So for Denver, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
How much do you